up, beautiful people? It is your baby mama, favorite baby mama, Stormy P.
And your bald-headed skittle CCM.
Hey, and this is another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip, the modern day female perspective. Yes. Hi. Hey guys, we're back on our bullshit per usual.
Listen.
And, you know, we're just going to jump right into it. We're the dickhead moment. Cue me in, Dan.
Dick.
Is it you?
Dick.
Is it Courtney?
Dick.
Who's the dickhead of the week? Surprise, surprise. It is Courtney. All right, let me tell you the dumb shit she just said to me. So I'm talking to her, and I'm talking to her about my, I don't want to say my relationship, but, the type of friendship that I have with this particular guy that I be smashing. I'm like, I don't understand why he put up with my shit. Like, I don't really be texting him back. Like, I don't really hit him up for anything other than dick. Like, I want him to do better for himself. Like, why would he continue to hit me up? And Courtney looked me dead in my face and said, well, maybe it's because he understands the statistics of the logistics.
Dick.
Bitch, what? I need you to tell them what you meant.
Yeah. To be fair, I fucking did a 9 p.m. to a 7 a.m. And I've been asleep all day. I'm confused.
Okay.
Now, what I was trying to say was...
Take your time.
What was the first word I said?
The statistics.
Statistics wasn't the right word. I wanted to say the logistics.
Okay, now what did you mean when you said the logistics?
The circumstances to y'all.
The logistics of the circumstances is what you were trying to say.
Yes, but it was just like, and then I just stopped talking.
Yeah.
I just said those 2 words and said, shut up.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I too have a dickhead moment from this week that I wanted to share. So if you're on the East Coast, especially in the Philadelphia tri-state area, we had a crazy storm yesterday. Power went out everywhere, right? Now, I'll admit, I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. I got flashlights.
It was supposed to be a storm.
I knew it was going to rain. I didn't know it was going to be that bad. I have flashlights, but my son be playing with the fucking flashlights. So, of course, when it's time that we need it, we don't have them. So I'm trying to find some candles. My power was out for over 6 hours, y'all. And I give myself the dickhead moment because...
Dick.
I was using sex candles.
Bitch, I thought you was joking. I thought you was joking.
Why the fuck would you think I was joking? We didn't have any candles. I used the wax play candles.
I said I'd give you all 4.
I had 4 wax play candles. Why would I need your candles?
Where did you put them?
Well, I have like holders for when I'm fucking around with the wax. What? And I got that nice china now. So, I'll put a few of them in the little fancy glass candle holders.
Dick.
Okay.
Exactly. Did they burn right?
Yeah, they burn like regular candles. And honestly, the wax was easier to peel off than regular candles.
Yeah, I know that's an easy cleanup.
So it was chilling to me, whatever. I mean, going into it, I was like, my son ain't gonna know the difference, but he ended up leaving anyway. My grandma ain't give a fuck, so
we never talked about that.
What?
Moment with the candles.
Which one?
Grumpy. No, not grumpy. Wild style. Wild thing.
Yeah, we're going to say that for the Patreon.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. If you want to hear the story of some nigga pouring wax on us, subscribe to the Patreon right now. What you do is go to patreon.com, type in chocolate chip and sip, pick a tier, and you will hear the story.
You will hear this.
And you know what? Maybe we'll even fucking call Grumpy and get him
Wild
on
things.
Yeah. Call Wild Things.
Call Wild Things to get him on there so he can...
Tell you how we are fucking embarrassed ourselves.
But he never did that shit either, so he was in tears.
It was a thing.
He said, "Oh shit." Yeah, so make sure y'all Patreon y'all sign up.
I wanted to say first, over the weekend we went to Baltimore.
Yes.
And a few things I wanted to talk about from our trip. So first, we was in this club and it was playing a very diverse range of music. Immediately, I had about 15 people slide in my DMs and say, CeCe Yams was on point about your ethnicity. Fuck y'all, all right? Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. All right. I know who I am. I'm black. All right. I'm not an Oreo.
She gotta say, I'm black.
I'm black, and just because I know a wide range of music does not make me have to question my ethnicity. So fuck y'all. That's the
I
first
got a
thing.
wide range of music too.
Second thing I wanted to say was, so we had a table, but not like a section table. We just happened to see a table. We sat down. We claimed it. You know the vibes when you get to a spot. So I went over to check on someone else, and while I'm checking on this other person that we're with, someone steals my seat in a sense.
Oh.
So I come back. I'm like, damn, y'all bitches let somebody take my seat. The fuck? But I don't trip. Like, whatever. You know the rules. Now, granted, I feel like the seat was a little too close for her to try to steal. But whatever. Very, Caucasian young lady who was clearly intoxicated. So I'm like, fuck it. Maybe she needed. So, excuse me. She then gets up and walks away. So, I take my seat back. Fuck you.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. So I'm sitting down and I'm talking to, Courtney and Brianna, and we sitting and we talking.
Shout out to Thug Brizzle.
Shout out to Thug Brizzle from It's Summer Shades. So I'm sitting down, I'm talking, and this white woman taps me on my shoulder and says, "Excuse me, you took my seat." Real urban, by the way. It took me by surprise. Now, before I can say anything, Debo here
Y'all ain't got to be like that.
steps up and said, "I'm sorry, what happened? What happened?" I said, "Oh."
We don't have to do that.
I gently put my hand up to Cece. I said, "Oh." I said, "Well, actually, this was my seat. I got up to check on someone, and you slid in while I was away." And she was like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, sis. I know." I said, "It's okay. You didn't know. It's fine." And she's like actively trying to take it to the next level. And I'm just like, "It's okay. You didn't know. It's fine. It's fine." And Cece
I'm already
yams,
there.
"You don't understand. Brianna is literally holding her back with her left shoulder and arm. And she's just aggressively just chest pumping, trying to get at this white girl." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Now, for the record, she was high. I don't know if she went to the next level because she was high or what the case may be, but she's like actively poking her chest out like a fucking peacock, trying to get at this. Explain yourself.
I can't.
Why did you turn into Debo?
I have no idea. I don't know. All I saw was I just felt like she was being real aggressive, and I didn't know what was about to happen.
I feel like she was being real aggressive, but you know how like you can tell when someone's really being aggressive, or when you tell when somebody's like, "If I stand up, you're not gonna do shit." And I felt like she was giving the "I'm being aggressive, but I'm not really aggressive" vibes.
I couldn't distinguish between that
because you were high. Okay,
Brianna, like, I ain't never seen this in you before. I'm like, don't do me like that.
I 1000%. It was not called for. Her and the chest poking was not called for.
But to be clear, that's how y'all know I'm the shooter. Because even in Philly, I'd be like, "What?" Vicky be like, "That's not necessary."
Here's my whole thing, and this is what I really be trying to get CCMs to understand. We don't need to be fighting, especially if the other party is ugly.
But we never get that far. But I do be ready.
She be ready. I'm like, dog, why would I fight someone ugly? They don't got shit to lose. They already ugly.
Just in case they try to jump up. I remember that time we was in Miami and I was asleep.
Yo, CCMs was drunk out her fucking mind, sleep on the couch.
Yo.
Somebody just come in talking spicy. I immediately diffuse, like I always do. I'm a diffuser. We don't, come on, it's not necessary. She jumped right up. What are we doing? All right. I'm sorry. What are we doing? You just confused me. I don't really know.
Listen, I don't take it to the next level, but I do be prepared just in case.
Okay, I be prepared too, but I feel like you be prepared, which inches towards let's get it on, and it's like we don't have to.
Yeah, true, but I just I'm always ready. I'm always on point. I don't have time. She was aggressive.
Okay, now you hear her say she was aggressive, right? I tell Cece, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm telling her, all right, it's okay, fine. You didn't know. No sooner than I turn around, tell Cece to chill again, I turn back around. The white bitch is on the floor. She's drunk. She's drunk on the floor. Her friends are picking her up off the floor.
I don't do well with drunk people. Remember your friend that I body slammed in the living room that time? I don't do well with drunk people acting.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
The shine bright.
Like a diamond?
Well, no, like the moon.
The moon and the sun?
No.
You gotta tell me
later.
Stars! You just gotta tell me later. I ain't gonna lie.
Stars!
No, I don't know who you talking about.
And Chuck was
yeah. You know when you catch something late, it's just.
I don't really do well with people acting different when they're intoxicated. Like I don't see you being drunk.
And here's the problem that I have, right? She doesn't do well with people who act overly intoxicated, right? But her best friend is the bitch who gets drunk and starts fights.
Who does that?
How many times we've been drunk and I slapped niggas, body slam niggas?
Dog, because you're more aggressive than me.
But this is what I'm saying. If you have a problem with people who are overly aggressive, why don't you never check me and tell me to relax?
Well, I mean, they got beat up. That's why. I don't maybe I'm biased. I don't know. It don't never really go nowhere. Niggas get slammed and we go, oh, all right. Back to what we doing. It don't ever be like negative where it's about to be a
which I also don't understand. We've been in multiple situations where it should have went negative.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember.
When I slapped that guy in the backseat of the car for no reason?
Oh, from that video shoot we did?
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know you smacked bull.
I smacked him a few times. I don't know why. To this day, I don't know why. I'm sorry if you're listening. You know who you are. I'm sorry.
Who was that? It's Rico Suave.
Yep.
Well, he was a pussy, so I mean.
Go to your next topic, please. It's not okay. That doesn't
It's not
make it
okay, y'all.
Doesn't make it okay.
You know, I just have two serious things real quick. Mm-hmm. I want us to stop crying wolf. When we act a certain way or do things to have people grind us up or want to maybe fall back from you or treat you a certain way, let's stop acting confused on why it's happening.
I want to piggyback on that and say, when you cut niggas off, stop giving them explanations when they hit you up. They know what the fuck they did and they know why you cut them off. And 9 times out of 10, once you cut somebody off, that's when they get overly like, want to be communicative and want to keep hitting you up. Want to know why. Bitch, you know why.
And this isn't everything. And I'm referring to baby moms, baby fathers, siblings, family. Maybe somebody you was talking to that wasted your time. I actually just dealt with 2 different type of scenarios. If you're wasting my time and I no longer want to converse with you, don't hit me up. Don't, oh, you're being an asshole. No, I am still continuing to talk to you.
Don't hit us up and ask why me or Court cut you off.
Yeah.
When you know you gave us the scissors.
And you know, I think that is one thing that Storm and I do often. We will give you everything.
We give way too many chances.
You will ultimately be the reason on why we don't fuck with you. It's never been, oh, well, them bitches did this. It's never that. And I can say that. It's never that. If we cut you off, you legit took them scissors and chopped that shit the fuck off. Don't then come back. Oh, I don't know. Or are you sure it wasn't miscommunication? It wasn't a miscommunication. It wasn't. Well, I just feel like maybe you gotta. I ain't got to do shit, but cut you off. Let's stop with that crying wolf shit. Let's stop that. You know what you did. You know what you're still doing.
Now go cry in the car.
Like a good girl, like a good boy. That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's all, and that's it.
That's it, and that's all.
I just want to switch gears for a bit, if you guys don't mind. Cece, do you know what a push present is?
Not until you told me.
Okay. Dan and Kevin. Well, not Kevin, because I made him Google it. But Dan, do you know what a push present is?
I did not before today. No.
Okay. Kevin,
Yes.
would you like to tell us what a push present is or a push gift?
Absolutely. I would be honored.
Give it to us, Kevin. Give it to us.
So, a push present is a gift given to a woman shortly after she has given birth, typically by her spouse or partner.
Okay. Now, we talked a little bit about this on Patreon, but I just wanted to ask for the room, right? If I get an abortion, do I still get a push gift?
I would say yes if it was an agreed decision. And I pay for it. I'm gonna go ahead and knock you off for something nice, baby. Thank you.
Kevin, what about you? Do you think I still get a push gift?
So I guess yes, because technically, like, the whole reason is for the woman, not the child. So I think it would make sense to then still get a push present gift.
Dan?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, no matter how long you were pregnant with the kid, like you went through some things, and you deserve something for that. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I was talking to about this with a guy, and this guy says, "Well, no, because you didn't have a baby, you didn't push anything out." And I said, "Well, I don't think that's fair to say." And he was like, "Well, no, because you didn't give me a baby, like you didn't deliver a baby." And I said, "I don't think that's fair to say, because if I was to carry a full baby to term and then have a stillborn baby, you would still give me a push gift. You would still give me a push present."
But the abortion would be the same, like agreed upon.
Now, the only thing I disagree with is if maybe I wanted the abortion and he didn't. I don't think he should.
I feel like you wanted the
gift.
abortion, he didn't, or he didn't want this baby and you had this baby.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But I feel like if we both didn't want this shit,
Yeah.
maybe I even went half on the baby with you, like paying for the abortion, not actually having a baby.
Think that because a lot of bitches ain't doing that.
Exactly. So at least you can fucking
Give me,
do it.
and don't give me a gift for no fucking baby. Give me a gift for me.
Yes.
I want an adult gift.
Dan.
I was just gonna say maybe like, still go for a gift, but maybe title it something different instead of a push gift, like maybe a hanger gift.
Dan, that's enough for you. Clock out for me, baby.
I went straight to hell.
Dan, go ahead and clock out for me, baby. I'm not going to do this with you. No more wire hangers, okay? I'm not going to do this with you today, Dan. I'm not.
I think we should put the definition in a small box and then have the question on the
We say we're gonna do that live, but we'll never do it.
We need to go live.
Yeah, we haven't been live
because
in a while.
we had that, and it was one more thing from last week that I wanted to discuss. Oh, it was about the dick doing it from the back.
Oh,
and
yeah,
asses being different.
we did get an answer about that.
I read that. It should be crying.
Yeah. So yeah, tap in. If I get an abortion, can I still get a push gift? Ladies, have you gotten a push gift?
And honestly, do you feel like, fuck the abortion, just you had a baby with somebody, do you feel like you should give them a push gift? If you don't feel like you should, let us know. Men, women, everybody.
Men, have you given your girl a push gift? Do you know someone who's given someone a push gift? Did you know what a push gift was?
I was just going to say, does anyone know what that is? Because I've never heard of it.
So,
how did you find that?
Well, a push gift? I don't know. It's like I don't know, when I had my first, well, not when I had my first, like I had more than one, but when I had Levi, you got to remember, nobody around me was like, had given birth recently. So I really had to read. And, reading, I just came across the push gift. And I just want to say, my baby father lied and told me he was going to get my titties done and my stomach done as a push gift. And he gets shit. All right. So there's that, bitch.
But Chuck put his time in with many babysitting hours.
He did. His push gift is everlasting, because whenever we need a sitter, my baby dad be like, all right, man, just bring them niggas over here. So whatever. And he be watching me and Courtney kids.
Yeah, we left them at the leave-out party that time. All right, Chuck, see you later.
Dog, we left them kids with him
but
New Year's Eve.
But we provided everything.
Yes.
We do it to even trade.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, tap in. Let us know. Would you get?
I want to look into some more. Like, was there other things? That's so dope.
Well, just like,
I'm owed some gifts. Fuck y'all niggas, man.
You owed 2 gifts.
I'm owed 2 gifts.
If you could ask if your baby fathers would give you a push gift today, what would you want?
Oh man, I don't know. And it's just solely for me.
It's just for you. It's not no crib. It's not no like nipple soothers. Like nothing.
I wouldn't mind a gift card to Target.
This bitch think it's small, y'all. She think it's small.
These niggas poor, but I wouldn't mind a ticket, a plane ticket somewhere for me and my friend. I don't know, just some shit. Just give me some money.
If my baby dad was to give me a push gift today, I probably would ask him to put my name on a deed of one of his houses, so one of his houses could be mine too. It's a little much, but I feel like it's been 9 years, so there should be some type of taxation on that, which equals out to half of one of his houses being mine.
She's I'm thinking small. She's just straight jumping out.
I'm just saying interest. You don't know how interest works? Interest is a real thing. APR, nigga.
Nigga, I know, but you jumping out the window. Ain't no
Okay. We're doing something a little bit more realistic then.
God damn.
If we're doing something a little bit more realistic, I probably would want. Ooh, excuse me. JK, that wasn't me farting. That was somebody's phone vibrating.
That's gonna vibrate hard as shit though.
If I was doing something a little bit more realistic, I probably would want some work done to my car. Or maybe my car detailed. Because y'all know my car is filthy.
I just need a new Shaquanda.
Or a new car.
Yeah.
But I'm not really big on jewelry. So a lot of times people get like necklaces, earrings, rings, shit like that. I'm not really big on jewelry. So that's not my thing. Maybe a heated blanket. But I feel like
Socks
that's too small.
for sure.
That's too small. I don't know. I got to think about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you think about gifts, we did a few weeks ago, well, probably months ago, about men and what they would like. Thinking about just me specifically, you specifically, what would I like?
Tickets to see Hamilton. I got it. I want to be front row. I want to be in a room where it happens, okay? I want front row. I am not going to miss my shot. Give me front row orchestra seats to see Hamilton. That's my fucking push gift. That is the fucking push gift. I hope I get pregnant. I hope I get pregnant in the next 2 months so I can get an abortion and force somebody to get me fucking Hamilton tickets.
Oh, wait a minute.
I am not throwing away my shot.
But she's throwing away the child. Let's.
That is
not okay.
Oh my God.
My girl just said that she hopes she get knocked up to let it go so then she can get tickets.
I want to see Hamilton.
She straight sacrifices child for Hamilton. Every day. Every day you learn some shit. And Storm has lost it. Fucking lost it.
Okay, I realized how that might have come out a little bit.
They came off a little, because I didn't expect that. And you said, get the abortion. Like, wait.
Well, that's because Hamilton comes back on Broadway in New York in September, and it comes to Philadelphia in October. So I feel like if I get pregnant in the next if I get pregnant in the next few weeks, that gives me time to get the abortion and still be able to recover to go sit in orchestra seats so I can sing along to all the fucking songs of Hamilton.
Oh my gosh. You want to listen, y'all? Niggas are like, well, can't trap these bitches. No.
Nope. I do it wrong. You damn right. I'm going to tell you something. You can act stupid if you want to. I keep my $4.50 on deck. I'm getting it whether you want it or not. You can pay for it or not.
Listen, I'm telling you now. I just realized if I was, what? I would always want to know, women, if you was to get knocked up today or tomorrow, would you tell the nigga? I can honestly say no, I'm not.
I don't have any niggas close to me where I feel like I would need to tell.
I agree. I'm not telling nobody. But then again, if he was close to me, I wouldn't. Remember that nigga I was dating that didn't think I was on birth control and wanted to get me pregnant, and I was the whole time?
Yes, I do.
No.
You know what's wild? Niggas been like actively trying to trap me. Like 2021 has been a year of niggas trying to trap me.
I feel like that was my year last year.
Yes.
And I was like, what was you doing, baby?
Yes.
And I hate when y'all get behind. Y'all know that I ain't got no neck. And I can't turn around if I'm getting done from the back and see clearly. So, stop trying to put that fucking condom off for me, you bitches.
Niggas be faking like they put the condom on.
Bitch ass
niggas be trying to slip it off. I be having to catch you niggas like, yo, what you doing?
My fucking ass too big for me to see. Listen, let's just do missionary from here on out because y'all playing around.
That the problem is, y'all be forgetting I'm low-key flexible. So I don't know how, I don't care how the fuck you think I'm contorted. I still can see you ain't put that condom on, bitch. Now let's go.
Like, y'all gotta
put it on.
Better. Yeah. Ladies, I would love stories of if that has happened to you and you knew the guy wanted it. What did you do? Mm-hmm. Were you really stressed out? Did you want to tell him? Did you not tell him? Did somebody out you and tell him?
Did somebody out you? Oh shit.
Can you imagine someone telling?
And I just want to make a real quick disclaimer for all you fucking religious prudes who are about to slide in and say, oh, abortion is a sin. You know how many fucking sins we talk about on the show?
Yeah, you can eat a dick with that
and
one.
No sin is greater than the other. So we're going to continue to make dark ass abortion jokes. So you go to hell. And that's that.
It's either that
booty hole.
Or you throwing me down the steps. Which one would you prefer?
I always love to tell the story of when Cece Yams was pregnant with her second son. She texted me and said, yo, dog, I got caught out there. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I said, damn. You want me to push you down the steps? She like, what? I'm like, the key is to tuck your neck so that you don't break your spine on your way down.
The crazy, but you know what? Speaking of being outed, I was outed. Because I was, called my dad, let my dad know, like, we could probably head on over to Jersey. Get the abortion. And a couple people called me like, congrats. you know, you're having that baby. And I'm like, I called, yo, why are you telling people we pregnant? Because we having a baby. I said, well, I was trying to set the abortion date.
You talking about Eli dad?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I'm not surprised though.
He told everybody.
He ugly. I'm not surprised. That's why he told everybody.
That's why he told everybody, because he's ugly. He told everybody. And I was sitting here, and my dad was like, well, what's going on? I'm like, man, this nigga telling everybody we having a baby. I'm like, I don't know what to do, man. I think I waited up until a long time, and the abortion was ridiculous. I'm like, all right, I guess I just keep this nigga, man.
And now look,
my
Eli.
little precious.
My little sweet baby. My twin. My twin. My baby.
Crazy thing is, he looked just like Darling the whole way. I knew I was a little off that whole pregnancy. I think I stopped going to the doctors. I don't even know how far.
I don't think you even went to the doctors other than to confirm you were pregnant.
And that one ultrasound.
Yeah.
But that's because I had my first baby at 17. But I didn't know that at 17 they do it for you because you're a teen.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right, they're going to call me. I remember when I had the baby, they was like, Miss Sparkers, what happened? I said, well, y'all didn't call me. I said, I didn't get my 3D ultrasound. They like, well, you were supposed to make the appointments. I just had a whole baby. I don't know if I was full term or not. Bitch just had a fucking baby. Yeah, that's the story.
Fuck yo. Like, somebody going to like get a shutdown. This podcast is, this particular episode right here is ridiculous.
Listen,
It's ridiculous.
You know, you learn shit new every day.
Same as it ever was.
Yo, but remember when, y'all, I swear I used to choke Eli by accident. Remember? Because it's been so long.
She didn't know when to give him real food, y'all.
I was giving him the jars at first, but I forgot that the jars came in stages.
She giving this nigga stage 3 food. I'm like, dog, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm like,
Eli
he's
sitting there talking
choking.
about,
I said, oh, God, he keeps choking, darling. I don't.
I'm like, bitch, you giving him stage 3 food. He can't even hold his neck up. What are you doing? Why are you even giving him food? This bitch forgot everything.
I forgot
everything.
Everything. That was, but he had Vicky's. So he was good. I come in from work, them niggas sleep for 12 hours.
She used to be so fucking mad. When Eli was like, I'll say probably up to like 1.5. We all lived together. So she worked at the same job too. It was a horrible. We just been around each other too fucking much. I'm surprised we survived, actually. Like, that's usually how friendships end.
Really?
Yeah. Just being in relationships too, when you just around each other too fucking much. So she would come home from work. And me, Eli, and my son Levi, we all just be in the bed taking naps and cuddling and shit. All of us just cuddling in the bed.
Literally.
And
I just open the door like,
what are you?
Bye. If you thought I picked him up and took him upstairs, I didn't. I left him there.
No.
Okay. There you go.
So we all just.
I have horrible stories as far as like delivery and shit.
What do you mean?
When like Kyrie was born, you know how they bring them to you? I was like, no. And I looked to the left and went to sleep. Woke up the next day like, all right, let me go meet my son. I had such a disconnect from that shit.
Well, you know, I think that's good to hear because there's a lot of people out there who also have
ladies,
that,
listen, do not feel uncomfortable, ashamed. Listen, Storm and I are totally different when it comes to that shit. I had to learn to be affectionate. You know, Vicky started that off. So
overly
I had to, so it's like, I didn't hold my son, my oldest, when he first was born. I didn't even know what the fuck he looked like. When I went to the nursery, I'm like, I'm looking for Barkers. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's okay. But I shower my kids with love all the time now.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. But
That's all that matters.
you got a journey.
Tap in, you know, if you have stuff, even if it's stuff you don't feel comfortable telling your friends. This is a safe space.
It's a safe
Slide
space.
in DMs.
Postpartum is real.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, I didn't go through postpartum though. That was just that.
I went through a wild session of
Darling.
My postpartum was crazy, y'all. I feel like my anxiety heightened when I first had my son. Like, I don't know if it was just my hormones balancing out or what. I would get depressed watching Law and Order, and my heart would start beating fast when they would show the bodies, and then my mind would start racing.
Yes.
And I would form these. I couldn't watch Law and Order for 3 months, y'all. Now, y'all know I love Law and Order. I couldn't watch Law and Order for 3 fucking months. It would give me panic attacks. Like, everything would give me panic attacks. I also was like super like helicopter parent. I remember when my son was like 2 months, I went to Rite Aid, which was at Broughton Shelton. When I got to Rite Aid, I called my cousin to make sure the baby was okay. So it was all of 7 blocks away, y'all. I had to.
Like, Darling was annoying, y'all.
I was.
Darling was annoying though up until Levi was like 3. I remember one time my man tried to jump down one step,
I almost fell out.
and I said, "Yo, get the fuck out of here!"
I don't know. I was very overprotective.
I'm like, "Yo, dog, bye."
She would get and then she would get mad because. So first of all, I gained so much weight when I was pregnant, so much so that by the time I gave birth, I literally would waddle like a fucking penguin with my back arched back. So I don't know if it's because it was so much weight or what, but for like a year after I had him, I would still walk like I was pregnant.
I would take my fucking hand and push her, bitch, stand up. Stand fucking straight up. Why the fuck you lean back like that? She's like, oh shit.
This is a very toxic friendship, as you can tell.
Stand up. Why the fuck? I said, dog, you ain't pregnant. Stand straight. Yeah. I didn't get that big though, but I was all belly.
Speaking of babies, right? I know I'm a nerd, right? So I found this lady who's like a genealogist. Is she a genealogist? She's not a genealogist. She specializes in like reproduction.
Okay.
Her name is Dr. Shona Smith. And did you know that currently women at 25 are less likely to conceive than their grandmom at 35? Like right now in 2020, like a woman at 25 is less likely to have a child than her grandma when her grandma was 35. Like,
really,
reproduction in men and women is going down so bad. So like,
is it because of diets? What is it?
It's a few things. So also, a man right now is born with less sperm than his granddad had when his granddad was born. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
For some reason, well, I'll say for a variety of reasons, it's horrible. Like also in 1960, the average number of children for a man and woman or couple was 5. And in 2018, the average number of kids is 2.4.
You know what? That makes sense. My grandma and my papa, I want to say now, it was a few stillborns, few miscarriages. I want to say 10.
Yeah. My grandmom had 11 brothers and sisters. My papa had 7.
Yeah. My dad was born 66.
Yeah.
And after him, though, that's
everything figured out. So
yeah.
She specialized in phthalates.
Okay.
And these are things that are found in plastic, and like it's contributing to the lack of reproduction. Also, it contributes to your taint length.
Really?
Yeah. Like moms who have higher phthalates in their system, in their urine and stuff, the boys that are born from them have shorter taints. Or gooch, grundle, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was cool. And you know what else she taught me? I was reading her book. I also learned that, did you know what an andrologist is?
No.
It's like a male GYN. It's a doctor that specializes in male reproduction. I didn't know they had one.
So they do have like
it's called an andrologist.
But so is the andrologist a doctor, period?
Yeah.
Because they don't, you know how ours is separate. Mm-hmm. Theirs isn't.
So you know how you can go to a podiatrist. You can go to someone who specializes in fucking, I don't know, orthopedics. It's the same thing. It's like a doctor who specializes in just male reproduction. Like you would go to get your sperm count.
Why don't they have, where are they? Because I've never heard from a man going specifically for that.
That's another thing. Another reason why their reproduction is so low and like they can't really pinpoint is because men don't go get their sperm checked unless they're trying to give sperm to give money. To get money. Men don't really go to andrologists unless they're having problems within their specific relationship with conceiving. So a lot of people wouldn't know unless they're having, like, technically, Dan, you ever been to an andrologist?
No, I didn't even know like that was a name.
Yeah.
Right
so
now.
your doctor, your regular doctor, checks your nuts.
I mean, the turn your head and cough type deal, but
yeah, that's about it.
But that's it, yeah.
Kevin, have you ever been to an andrologist? You're pretty young.
Never.
You shouldn't. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Those are things that I learned this week, and that's what I learned this week. Pow.
Hell yeah.
I thought that was cool. But her name is Dr. Shona Smith. If you guys want to look into some
It'll
of
be
her
something we
research
incorporate in the teachings to our own children.
Yeah.
So they know, like, make sure. Just like prostates and all that, they don't get that shit checked out until they think they sick.
Well, good point. Dan, have you said you did turn your head and cough before?
Yes.
Have you done it more than once?
Yes.
With the same doctor?
I mean,
I don't know. How often do you get that done?
Wait. So, Yeah, I mean, like every like yearly physical.
Your
he's just-
annual. They're
Yeah.
annual. That's when they like our annuals.
Oh, okay.
How old? When does that start?
I'm like, Stan.
How does that start? Like, does my son have to see those type of doctors?
No, I don't
no,
think so.
not yet. Kevin has something.
For me, I remember it wasn't really until like middle school or high school.
Yeah.
Once you started getting into like after school activities, like sports and stuff.
Yeah.
That's when it started. And as you grow and like testosterone comes into play, that's when they start
Right.
kind of doing it more annually.
So, to be clear though, they grab your nuts and you cough.
Yes, essentially.
What is that checking for?
Because like when you cough, I think it's specifically because like the muscles down there like constrict a little bit.
And what are they feeling for, lumps?
I mean they're feeling for lumps as well, but I think like just making sure again like the muscles are working is kind of what one of the things they're looking at, and then they check
What
for
muscle?
lumps.
Your dick muscle. Come on.
Yeah, like
To
the
do
muscles.
what?
I don't know. Probably like your prostate muscle. I don't know.
I mean, I think they're linked. I mean, I am not.
So, okay, let me ask. If I was to call somebody and say, hey, can I hold your balls
Hold your
and you
balls.
cough? Will I know what I'm feeling for? I want to do
Wait,
it.
what?
So you want to grab someone's balls and tell
And
them
just
to
said,
turn
like,
around and
turn
cough?
your head and cough.
What does the turning of the head do?
Yeah, well,
I
you
think
want to
that's
cough
just-
in their face.
Right, that's all that is.
But I'm feeling for the balls to constrict
Yeah, because
and feel for lumps.
because I think like the feeling for lumps is kind of separate. Like they're down.
Do
like,
they push down on the balls? Like, do you lay flat?
No.
What's the one where they stick the finger in the butt?
Prostate exam?
Prostate exam,
That
which is
doesn't-
what they usually don't. Guys don't really do that until they reach a certain age and someone tells them that they should.
Right, like the guys by their 40s should be getting prostate exams.
Okay.
But you can start. It's one of those things like you can start whenever, especially like people who have a history of prostate cancer
Yeah,
in their
yeah.
family. They'll usually start them like
Right.
as soon as they're an adult.
Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can hold someone's balls.
Name of this episode is Reproduction 101.
Yeah,
We're just
like,
getting it out
just
there.
cough. I want to feel.
Okay. Would you like to get in the girl code or would you like to do the edible?
What's an edible?
Okay. Tell us what the edible is.
Sorry. Hold on. Writing down stuff. Oh God.
No, take your time. Take your time.
The edible portion of the show is where people write in. They have questions, comments. They want to let us know something. They need advice, and we do our best to dissect it the way that we can to leave you with more of a better understanding or a broad sense of understanding.
Yes. I actually would like to tap into something that someone wrote into us about what we were discussing last week and the angling, and if it takes longer to get Courtney's vagina than it would mine because her butt's bigger than mine. So this says you both were losing sight of the size of the D versus the ass/thickness of the girl. The difference will be when she's yelling to go deeper, the person ain't got that much D left because the ass is blocking through her ass. Though her ass is arched up, that's as deep as it can go. Versus the other one that may be fucking someone with an ass like yours, he's already in there deep because less booty meat be blocking. So though you both arch the same way, the dick will feel different. Just like taking selfies, fucking is all about the angles. Hope this helps you trustworthy ain't shit bitches. Respectfully. So yeah. I don't think he answered the question. I think he just went back into what we were talking about.
We still needed to ask books.
Should I try to call
Let's
it?
one last time. Cause I understand. I understand, but I'm still a little bit confused because if the dick is the dick,
Books called me back the next day like, how the fuck did I miss your call? I'm like, I don't know.
I just don't understand it. I don't know. I'm mad that Books is the only person that we can ask.
No.
We don't have anyone else?
We do, but they wouldn't fucking know because they were horrible.
Don't take me there.
Yeah, anyway, so the other edible that I want to talk about was something that someone sent in and said, Hold on. Wait. I'm scrolling, y'all. My bad. I thought I had it queued up, but I did not. Apologies. Okay, so it says, I saw this and thought it was interesting. What do you guys think? It's funny because I actually saw it on my homegirls page as well. Okay. So it's a text chat, and the first person says, hey, did you pick Lil J up from school? Second person says, yeah, dropping him home right now. First person says, why didn't you get Howard the same time? He responds, Howard isn't my son. Just wanted to give my son a ride in my new car. She says, you can't pick up Lil J and leave his brother behind. You that selfish to kids? Dad says, listen, let me get my father-son time with giving my son a ride. Let's discuss.
Okay, a few things. So the other father of the other boy was picking them both up?
That's not said. It was just that screenshot.
The only thing that I'm concerned with is how were they both getting home? You know, like, did he just leave the other one at school, or were they walking? Like, what if they were walking together? Now, I do feel like if they were walking together, you could have picked them up. Yeah. You know, like, I don't really see the big deal. I feel like the child is the child. It's irrelevant to the adults. He could have sat in the back. You know, I get what you was trying to do, but it's a little bit, the circumstance would be just depending on if they were walking together.
I feel like it was a little bit inconsiderate. Yeah. You can do whatever you want to do with your son, but if that's what you're trying to do, you have to let me know in advance so that I can make arrangements for my other son.
Right, what I had arranged for them, you know, like, that's, and I have 2 kids, you know, by 2 separate men. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up.
To be clear, I don't have an issue with you only want to get your son.
Yeah, that's
not
issue.
The problem at all. You have to be able to communicate, hey, today I just want to take Lil J, whatever the fuck his name was, with me. You know, you need to make arrangements for.
Yeah, I agree. That I feel like more so being petty. And I feel like if that's the case, you could come get him anytime. That meant if you can just come pick him up from school without talking to me, that means you can call me any day and come get him. So it was any day he could have came for him and you to have that alone time where you could have spent the whole day together. But just picking him up from school, knowing that he walks with his brother or however that works, I saw that. And I saw that someone commented like, well, was the other guy going to pick him up? And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, he was. I think it was evident that the other father would definitely have picked them both up.
The most annoying comment that I saw was, well, if you didn't want to be like that, you shouldn't have a kid by 2 separate men. Like, bitch, what?
Not when, listen, my oldest son's family know my youngest son. They pick him the fuck up from school too.
Listen.
I saw Kyrie aunt the other day and she said, oh my God, how's Eli? I didn't know she knew Eli. So it's like, I felt like he was just being petty and trying to flex, and it was just not necessary. You could have picked the little boy up too. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that deep. I feel like that was an emotional move.
Yeah.
I think it was
unnecessary at all.
It was unnecessary.
So would you like to get into girl code?
Yeah, so the girl code portion of the show is when we come up with daily mantras for you to remember, live by, and just, you know, maybe checks. Like, what is, like check-in. Mine's is 543. Remember, I'm still working on me. And I say that to say, you know, I'm still a work in progress. You can still catch these hands.
Bitch, what?
Y'all been trying me the last few weeks. And I just want to remember that I'm still working on me. And those that are out here, you're still working on yourselves. But let's not forget, everyone, it can get ugly. I don't have a problem with putting my hands on any of you. I'm just trying to be more mature because I am a mother. And you can't solve issues with violence. But I'm still working on me.
Courtney needs a Snickers.
So I ate one yesterday.
Just got hangry as fuck at y'all. Who done pissed you off, sis?
Well, babe, I wanted to get beat the fuck up.
Okay.
Your girl. You know, I just need y'all to remember, I am still working on me. And just as fast as I can speak to you, like, you know, let's just, you know, we gotta relax. I'll definitely beat you the fuck up too at the same time.
Ask that white girl at the club. She almost caught.
So, you know, let's remember that, guys. We're all a work in progress. And, you know, let's make sure we're staying respectful, we're staying humble, and we're just being mindful of how we behave.
Especially around CCMs. So, keeping with, you know, the theme of the show today, My girl code
swag.
is me too. My girl code is girl code 14, and it says, "I have a portal between my legs that literally brings new souls into this world. So lower your motherfucking voice when you talk to me.
See?
I don't understand why you bitches and you niggas think it's a goddamn game. Do you know the power I have? Do you know I make people?
Listen.
I make people. So I don't know why you think you're just going to come at me on these different waves, okay?
Why you thought.
You fucking thought. Hashtag you fucking thought.
You fucking thought.
I want to say, once I really became a mother, especially because my labor was hard, I really feel like it empowered me. I feel like it made me realize, even though I already felt like I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to do, I really can do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I don't know why, but lately, I think it's because my son is getting older. I really be like, damn, I'm somebody's mom out here. Like, and we made it to 9. I'm doing good.
My man keep walking around the house putting on his deep voice. You ain't hear him on the porch?
No, first of all, I go pick CC Yams up today, and her oldest son is on the
Sick, man.
porch with his shirt out, talking about, "What's up, Vicky?" I said, "Get the fuck out my face."
I said, go take your ass in the house.
Everyone's trying to do that shit.
I don't know why he's doing that with his voice lately, but I can't.
Yep.
The acne is going away.
Oh, good.
Girl.
What?
I don't know. And I think school's starting back up.
Are they going to school?
They're going to school, but they just gave elementary school their own hours. So they get out a whole hour early. And I'm like, well, who gonna get them?
Maybe they have an after school program.
I'm hoping so, but it's somebody I can call. I've been calling. It's no one that can set it up.
Well, why you calling? Ask them where the fuck is my food stamp card. I'm still waiting for my goddamn food stamp card.
It's been a few waves, and darling ain't had shit.
Dog, last year, due to COVID, they sent out free food stamps cards to any child who was enrolled in getting free lunch at school. I don't know who the fuck got me on their shit list. I didn't get one last year. I didn't get one this year. I'm sick of it. You know how much food my son eats? So much food. Help me.
Darling definitely missed
Please. That's all I have to say about that.
out.
So,
Well-
CC, you want to wrap us up?
Well, guys, just remember, niggas out here giving birth, niggas creating life. We still working on ourselves. So,
Niggas taking lives, too.
so don't forget that it can, it can go to 1,000 quickly.
Hey, listen.
Push presents. They, to me, do qualify if it was a mutual decision on an abortion.
If somebody want to give me some Hamilton tickets, listen, I might do it raw. I might do it raw.
What is it called?
Andrologist.
An andrologist. Fellas, check it out. It's a sperm doctor in a sense like our OBGYN. It's for the balls.
I also want to add, so even though she was talking about how the phthalates have added to the decrease in reproduction, she also, Dr. Shona Smith also added that another reason is because a lot of people are going to college and choosing to have kids later in life. So while the human population on Earth is growing, the rate of reproduction is decreasing. So I did want to make sure I had that.
Another thing is, though, too, those that choose to wait, I don't know if you guys are aware, but men and women, you do have to prepare your body. If you're over a certain age, fellas, women, you have to prepare yourself. You can't just decide at 39, I'm just going to have a baby. Are you eating healthy? Are you active? Men, are you drinking water? Are you being healthy? Are you being active? You have to prepare your body for that. It's not as, like, I don't know, what's the word?
That's one thing I will say I learned from having Levi. It's not like the movies. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's not like the movies, okay? It's not like the fucking movies. It's hard. And honestly, you know what's crazy? I don't think I know anyone who planned a baby. It's funny that you say that because I really don't know anyone who planned a baby. Like everyone I know just got pregnant and decided to keep it.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who planned a baby?
Yeah. They live in Vegas.
They didn't plan that baby. They didn't plan that baby. So I'm not going to even acknowledge that shit. Dan, Kev, do you guys know anyone who planned a baby?
I mean, my sister was planned. I was sort of planned, but kind of a surprise because they didn't think I was going to come because my mom was old.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she was 41 when she had me.
But you don't know anyone your age or this generation who planned babies.
Trying to think. Actually, no. My friend Robert, he and his wife Lauren, they just had a kid, super cute kid, and he was planned.
Okay. Now, were they like, did they go to college or anything? Like, what made them decide, like, now is the time where we're going to plan and have this baby now?
So yeah, they both went to college. They both got more set in their careers, and like, trying to think, because they had enough money to be able to like afford a bigger house, place to live, and with that, they were like, okay, now we can like have the kid because there's adequate space for that.
So you saying we just know a bunch of ain't shit people who ain't got their life together? That's what you're saying, Dan.
Listen.
Hey, I'm one of them, so you know.
I love it here. Yeah. What else were we talking about?
Damn. Stop crying wolf. If you know you're the reason why you got cut off, cut it the fuck out. Just take your loss and
Cut it.
let's be out.
Cut it. Yeah, you know, I think that we pretty much wrapped up everything. If you think you guys have missed anything, you want to tap in on anything, thank you guys for chiming in on our conversations from last week. You guys can always follow us on the gram at StormyPea,
CCM.
at Chocolate Chip and Sip, and we'll see you guys next week.
Keep it tight.